Alright, well, I just wanted to make another little video on this radio I'm working on. Philco 4195 from 1939. And in the last video I had that big mess right here with the two electrolytic cans that are now gone. And let's see if I can get my pointer here. So this is where my new electrolytics are set up at. I got some new 1 watt resistors in here, a couple caps, and I still need to go through this mess here, get this stuff cleaned up. But after I got this put in, I turned the radio on, made sure it was still working correctly, and it is. So the 20 microfarad at 500 volts is running over here to the rectifier and the CB resistor right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but and then the 27 microfarad at 500 volt is running through with these resistors and into this line here that I still gotta replace this mess here. This wire's coming all apart here. I don't know if you can see that or not. These wires that are really crispy like that, you want to replace them if at all possible. This one that I was working on in the last video, I'm not sure if I filmed that or not, I can't remember, but it goes right up in the can, and I didn't want to, it was crumbling all apart, and I didn't want to take the can off the chassis. So what I did was I just formed the wire that was running into the can, and I took a really long piece of shrink tubing and just shrinked some new cover for that old wire. Hooked up a new piece of red wire. I try to keep the colors the same. But yeah, some of these wires, they're still in good shape, like this blue one I'm messing with here. It's still flexible and rubbery, and there's some other ones that are pretty crispy, and you want to change those out because these ones on the power transformer are pretty crispy, but you don't really want to mess with those, I don't think, unless you really have to. They're pretty stiff, but they ain't going nowhere, so I think they'll be okay. The ones on the output transformer are a little bit better shape, but not by much. I got some old paper caps under this output transformer I gotta replace. I'm gonna have to unbolt it from the chassis and move it out of the way to do that, and that makes me worried. But I'll just try to be real careful. This green wire here, I had to replace it. The one that was in there was super crisp. It's right here. Doesn't matter where you touch it, it just starts, the coating just starts coming off. Got to get rid of them crispy ones. So anyway, that's the progress so far. That's how my electrolytics are set up now. And oh yeah, I did get the dial cord restrung yesterday too. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or not. Try to show get some light on it. But the dial cord was broken. Now it's working. The needle is way back over here. You can't see it, but you can see turning the big old knob here. It's turning the this big wheel, and it moves the needle back and forth nice and smooth. So that's a good deal. Got that all going. My son helped me with that, and we got it figured out. It's working pretty good, actually. But anyway, that's the progress so far. Still got a lot of mess to do. I think I'm gonna start in here and get rid of these and use my pointer instead of my finger. Might replace all these resistors here. Pretty much every resistor in this unit has got to go. Some of them might stay, but maybe just a few. But most of them are just above and out of tolerance. And I've got the resistors to replace them, so I may as well. So I don't know what I'm going to do about this being so warped here. I guess there's really nothing I can do about it. Maybe try to bend it back a little bit or something without breaking it. It's kind of a long one. The one resistor I wanted to show, if I can find it in my pile of mess here I'm starting to collect. Where are you? There you are. So anyway, it was this resistor here. What is that, a 1K I believe it is, or something like that. But the way it was mounted, you couldn't tell that it was cracked. But as soon as you get it out of there, and let's see if I can get it in the camera here. See that? That's the underneath. And see how it's kind of bulgy? That is one toasty resistor. It's got a brand new one. So anyway, I don't really do how-to videos. I guess I should say that. I just do what I do, and it's more of a show and tell type thing, I think, is what I got going. I can't claim to be a this is how you do it guy. I wouldn't follow my instructions at all if you watch this. This is just what I do. If the radio works, great. If not, I'll just keep working on it until it does work. That's pretty much my philosophy. I'm not in no hurry. Alright, well, thanks for watching if you watched. Bye.